the chat between the stylist and the client should be very personal. Social media has made grooming an essential part of all the people. So, we've created a special segment, Geetanjali Studio, to show the taste of Geetanjali in the tier 2, tier 3 cities.
Geetanjali isn't just about beauty, it's about Welcome to the Retail Stroll powered by the Great India Retail Summit 2025. This is Pallavi Goyal and today we are getting up close and personal with the man who has been styling the nation's story, Sumit Israni, the Managing Director for Geetanjali Salons. Hi Sumit, thank you so much for joining us today.
Lovely to have you.
This is a beautiful store and while we were here, I was just thinking, you guys have such a prime spot. For how long have you been, holding this?
I think we are here. This is a new spot. We just started 3 years back.
Okay, wow. Yeah.
We had a smaller unit and then we expanded into this bigger unit.
Having your presence in such a prime location, it really speaks volumes about the kind of brand recall you enjoy.
It's been, I think, more than a decade we are in the mall.
Yeah.
We started with a very small outlet here and then we expanded to a much bigger experiential platform here with my signature out here, because I used to work actively in this branch.
Yeah. Wow. So as a consumer, this is the feedback that whenever I walk into a Geetanjali salon, I'm just cut off from whatever is happening outside. The music is always on point. It smells really great and the lighting is just perfect. Talk to us a little about designing a store. What psyche do you sort of catch of a consumer?
See, all the stores are very unique. We don't replicate the design. We create the ethos of the location, Sometimes we get a bigger location, smaller locations, square locations.
Yeah.
We just try to blend in the modern interiors, with the customer comfort, We want all the stations to be seamless, yet private. People should have the cozy atmosphere, and then the whole the chat between the stylist and the client should be very personal.
Yeah.
So we try to create, people should feel at home and yet in their own zone.
Absolutely. And this is again a compliment. Your staff is always so well groomed. That sort of makes the customer feel, I really want to have my nails that pretty.
Because that is very, very critical and important.
Yeah.
And that's a way it should be in Geetanjali.
Yeah.
Because that's what I tell them. You have to take care of yourself. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And then you take care of the client,
Yeah.
and then take care of the brand.
Wow.
So if they take care of themselves, automatically they'll take care of the clients.
So talk to us a little about this journey of Geetanjali, from a single salon to a nationwide chain today. How has it been?
It has been a very interesting journey. We started in 89 and with one small 500 square feet of salon.
Yeah.
It was like a beauty parlor.
Yeah.
And now we are in more than 40 cities in India.
Wow.
And with more than 190 salons. And the aim is to grow much beyond, more than 1,000 salons.
Wow.
And the ethos are still the same, the quality, consistency, and taking of the clients.
Yeah.
That is always the pillars of Geetanjali.
Yeah.
We always, whatever we do, we take care, it has to be sustainable. Sustainable in terms of the environment, sustainable in terms of the client, sustainable in terms of growth.
Yeah.
So we don't overdo things, but we create the clients for life. We have clients coming us more than, 30 years.
Wow.
And we have staff also there with us from the day one. So that's what it is, it's like a family bonding, which is there.
Yeah.
And has grown to a global powerhouse now.
When you talk about expansion, you're present in more than 40 cities today.
Yes.
At this point of time, what would expanding more really mean for you?
See, we are only expanding not for the numbers, wherever there's a gap, because the demand in especially tier 2, tier 3 cities is very high now.
Yeah.
And because of the exposure, social media, so they know the brand very well and they know the grooming is how important. So that's why, that's how India is developing and that's how we are growing.
Sumit, what is that one service that everyone should come and try at Geetanjali?
Geetanjali is known for hair. So definitely our signature hair coloring services.
Okay.
And definitely a blowout services, which is really, really in demand. And that is our cult service. You should definitely try.
Okay. And what would be that one trend you think should really go away?
I personally think, like the over-processed hair, the type of bleach and, like that kind of hair should really go away. It is really not healthy for the hair,
Yeah.
And ideally, the hair should be more healthy,
Yeah.
more shining. Like the natural texture of the hair should be retained, People with the curly hair should enhance the curl. People with the straight hair should enjoy the straightness.
Yeah.
Because over chemical, really damage the real bonds of the hair.
Yes. Got it. And nowadays, you're seeing men's grooming is really picking up the pace. It's one of the best markets right now.
Yeah.
So for all the men out there, if you have to give them one salon tip, what would that be?
Men's market is really very fastly growing with us also, and they are really, really very keen in trying all the grooming services.
Yeah.
In fact, they are particular about everything. They come more often for their beard trims and for the manicure pedicure things also. Yeah. And one thing is that they should really keep the hair and beard trim at least once in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
To look sharp.
Sumit, if you have to describe the salon industry for us, especially your personal projection for the next 3 to 5 years, what would you say?
Indian salon industry is about to explode, because like still the tier 2, tier 3 towns are still not been. They haven't seen the real luxury of grooming and things. So like the real thing will start now, and like the rising social media has made grooming an essential part of all the people. In the post-COVID, you're seeing like a lot of change in this thing. They're really taking care of the grooming, and well, it was a luxury. Now it has become pure necessity.
It's interesting you mentioned tier 2 and 3 because for the last 1 year, we've been talking a lot about premium.
Yes.
Right? There's a significant shift towards that.
Yes.
So for Geetanjali personally, you also have a Geetanjali studio which targets the affordable.
So that's why we've created a special segment Geetanjali Studio to show the taste of Geetanjali in the tier 2, tier 3 cities, and that our future like penetration of Geetanjali Studio will be much higher. Yeah. We plan to go to tier 4 as well, with more than 1,000 studios. Wow. So once they get a taste of Geetanjali, then they can elevate themselves to Geetanjali Salon. Yeah. We have also created one more experimental level of tweak, like pure coloring destination which we've created, also to tap a different kind of audience altogether.
Which segment do you think will drive more growth for you personally?
I think Geetanjali Studios, definitely for sure, because that is the volume driven, which can go in tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities. Yeah. And Geetanjali Salon, the flagships obviously will be like there in all the big top metros. We
were talking about employees a while back, and the salon industry is known for a notoriously high, employee turnover. How do you look at that?
That's for sure, and it's definitely true. In our industry, poaching is quite high. Yeah. But we try to nurture our team and we try to take care of their growth, both professional and financial. Yeah. Create a roadmap for them, and so our retention is lowest in the industry. But it takes a lot of toll, to manage so many team members, especially all the youngsters, to make them understand what is exactly the roadmap.
Yeah, got it. And how do you view the competition? I mean, there has been a large unorganized segment always.
Yes.
But now there's also this at-home services.
Yes.
Right? How do you really view the competition?
See, that is a different segment altogether. At-home services have just started, I think, post-COVID.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect the chain like ours, because of the kind of ambience and the kind of professional atmosphere the clients get and the kind of experience we have. They can't get that services at home. Yeah. At home is more about convenience, I believe. So there is that segment of client who really want for convenience, but for major transformations and all, they definitely come to active salons.
Got you. Just one final question, Sumit. You have to complete this sentence. Geetanjali isn't just about beauty, it's about?
Our tagline is live in style. That's what we live for, and that's what the client is for, and that is our staff also believe in that.